My name is Cheryl Spangler, IFBB Pro Bikini and D4 athlete, and you are watching Muscle Sport TV.
And it's Thursday afternoon, so that means it's time for Ask Me Anything MSM style. I am your host, Joe Pietaro, publisher of this here Muscle Sport magazine. And we got some friends on the feed. We're still trying to get that Instagram thing fucking fixed. We are reaching out to them, and those bastards have us on a pay me no fucking mind list because they haven't got back to us. So we're trying to make the best of it via Facebook Live. And Steve Schuster says he still can't see me. I don't know why, Stevie. I see your comment and everything. I don't know why. I don't know. Big, I'm thinking big C. Johnny Kunkel, Fit Over 50 Johnny, talking about the fucking, Mike's new job. He has his lunch breaks right before, all right. Hey, Alwadi Borden 3, what's up? I see you. If you're one of the Instagram followers, let me know your name on Instagram. Oh, Big Kenny. I know fucking Kenny. Michael Jackson. What's up, folks? Big John. I did it again. Johnny K said about the commissioner NFL and the meeting yesterday, but he did not mandate them, nor did they try to check it out to do it. Thank you, Thea. There you are. Oh, shooey. See, now I can sleep at night. Thank you for your pull-up video. I did get it. It's going to be included in the thing. I'm just putting that next episode together. We've had some sponsorship changes. The sponsor of MSTV is not doing it right now. I'm trying to see if I can figure out and get them back. A lot of behind-the-scenes stuff with their company, but that's why there hasn't been an episode, and the pull-up videos have all been on hold. But I will show them all. I got them all. I saved them. Everybody's getting the prizes and everything that Lee Carter donated and everything. But the problem with the NFL meeting yesterday, owners meeting, is that they did not do anything different as far as saying that these guys have to stand or they can stay in the fucking locker room for the thing. Nothing changed. You're 250 pounds, can't do shit. But that's a good problem to have, though, because you're jacked, bro. You're not a fat 250. You're not a somebody that works for MD 250. Tall fella who's a blogger. Yeah, he's been throwing his fucking unnamed barbs at me, so I'm going to just reciprocate. But yeah, they didn't say to them they have to stand or they don't have to come out. So the same problem is going to happen on tonight, on Sunday, and on Monday. And I am not watching again. This makes, 4 weeks now that I am on my NFL fucking pay me no mind list, the blackout. See me falling on my ass today. Hilarious. Hey, there's the proud Viking. What's up, Cindy? Where's your cuz? I tagged your cuz on the Instagram. Cindy, everybody say hi, Cindy Casperon. She's Guilty 84's cousin. And they met, they didn't know they were long-lost relatives till they touched base on Instagram together. And one lives in Norway, one lives in Florida. Figure that one out. That's fucking cool, though. Cool fucking backstory on that. But yes, the NFL will still have its boycott, blackout, whatever you want to call it. It's 9 p.m. there. Oh, see, I have to get used to that. Like for Shuey in Britain, and P. Kenny in Scotland. But yeah, it's weird how it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon here. Look at that. I don't even know what time it is. I've been a little out of sorts. I had a very crazy busy week. Shuey's 8 o'clock there. Oh, look at that. So it's an hour difference going west. In Europe. I think the president, he'd like if they stand. But yes, they encourage them to stand, but the commissioner nor the owners made any sort of vote if they should make a rule out of it, change the game day guidelines, which is not even in the rule book. That's in the NFL game day guidelines, that they should stand at attention with their right hand on their heart and their helmet in their left hand. None of this fucking black power fist shit. That is not fucking standing properly for the national anthem. You may as well fucking lay on the floor and fuck the floor. You're showing the same amount of respect for the fucking cops, the same amount of respect for the flag. And I know they're saying it's not against the military. I'm calling it like I see it. They're disrespecting the police. False narratives just have taken on lives of their own, if you will. But did you guys able to catch the Wayne D'Amelia interview? There's been so much going on in the IFBB, NPC, IFBB overseas that it's really fucking amazing. I wish the government would like if we paid taxes. Yes, they would encourage us to pay taxes, John Fiddle for 50. Imagine that. We want you to pay what you owe us. But you know what? If you don't want to do it, no rush. You get to it when you can. They should be accountable. They should. Fuck them. That's why I'm not giving the sport. And listen, trust me, the NFL is not fucking losing any sleep over Muscle Sport Mag not covering it. It's just my way of showing my support for the cops and the flag and the military. Hey, what's up there, Wildfire? The wildest of fires. Wildfires in California, but she's in Michigan. But yes, so that is my take on that. But the whole D'Amelia thing, pay enough taxes it is. I hear you, bro. I don't know what you guys pay over there. I'm sure you just don't fucking get a break, man, because I don't think anybody in this fucking globe gets a break. But us here in New York, we get like really raped. California, I think Florida has a high, tax, sales tax and real estate tax and shit like that. Put it this way. I don't know what you guys pay for homeowners, their taxes, real estate tax. I pay about $12,000 a year in taxes for my house. I do not live in a mansion, mind you. I do not live in a huge house. I live in a 5-bedroom, 60 by 100 lot size. It's not that big. Mr. Supplements are pretty cool. I signed up on their site. Told them, oh, thank you so much, Johnny. Johnny, I owe you a fucking steak and beers, my friend. I think when I want to come out to that thing that Thea and Mike are going to be at, the Fit Expo, and I want to fucking take you. If you're going to be there, I owe you fucking some food and shit. 7% sales tax. We're 8.5%. No state tax in Florida. Yes, you're right. Property tax at $350 a year. Holy shit! Wow. So your sales tax is a little up, but your property is low. Oh, Johnny, yes I do. LA Fit Expo. Thank you, Thea. Thea knows I had marbles in my mouth. That fucking thing I want to go to in January. I'll be there. I have to go then. I need to make. My only thing that will fuck me up would be weather. To fly out there from here in January, it's always a fucking crapshoot. I mean, when we fucking were going to the Arnold a couple of years ago, Greg and myself, we actually got delayed by a day and a half because of snow here in New York. And that's fucking March. So you can just figure January. Ferrigno Soul Legacy, 4 weeks out. You look phenomenal. You're going to do great. You're going to do fucking great. I really wish that my whole sponsorship thing was squared away because I really want to sponsor you and Mike. Mike for his races and you for your fucking physique competitions. I will straighten it out and get it figured out. We'll do something in 18 together for sure. Need to go for me? No problem. Fuck Lou. He puts on a good fucking show though, I tell you. He does. I mean, that show is only a couple of years old and it's really... it's making ground. Like the Europas used to be great. In my opinion, they blow now. I mean, they don't even have men's open bodybuilding anymore. You looking great, Thea. Yes, you are correct, Borden. You know we love you, Joe. Oh, thank you. And it's fucking feeling is mutual. Reciprocating. Thea does look awesome. It's very good. Yes, the Ferrigno show is good. And the guy who promotes it is the boyfriend of Bojana Valisevic. We had her on Muscle Sport TV. She's an Iron Mag Labs athlete, a women's physique competitor, and she is fucking, I mean, the skin and shape of her body, it almost looks like fake. It's like she gets in such great shape for contests, and she almost has like a figure competitor shape, but it's a little more muscular. She used to do figure, and she wanted to physique. So I think she said she used to do fitness too originally when she first like as a younger girl overseas. She's, I forget where she's from, Yugoslavia or something. Where the fuck, I forget. But that was a few months ago on the fucking me and Greg interviewed her, so you know how long it goes back, because Greg was still doing the show. Probably in the spring. But anybody have any questions regarding the Wayne D'Amelia IFBB thing, how the Arnold Classics are going to be split between the two IFBBs, Elite and Professional League, here and overseas? And I would love to ask Shuey and P. Kenny would be the guys on this feed right now. As far as overseas goes, and I know Ciccarello's doing these NPC International, we'll just call it that for lack of a better term, 4 shows in the UK in 2018. But what is the feeling like overseas? I don't know if you guys have different forum message boards that you guys use that we're not really on here over here. Arnold's getting rumors, but about it got rid of it before the O. He got rid of women's bodybuilding in 2013, believe it or not. At the Classic in Columbus, I'm talking about. I'll be honest with you. I don't really follow the overseas Arnolds only because they're overseas. You know, I really don't go that crazy following them because we don't really do contest coverage. So I don't really don't give two fucks. I care about the expos and the people and shit at shows. I don't give a shit about the fucking stage. What is the feeling like overseas? It's good for. Do you guys favor the Rafael Santoya? I guess I should talk like the fucking immigration lawyer. I really do still there. Maybe I'm thinking the overseas. Maybe you are, because I know that's definitely that's the case. Crystal has no questions about the natural league that hates women's bodybuilding. I was a little disappointed in those two aspects as well with Wayne. Wayne answers, no women's bodybuilding, and it's going to be drug tested. So, yeah, I don't know. I think USA-wise, you're going to get your spillover crowd that were like going in the NSL and stuff. I could cover a few. I want you to cover whatever you want, whatever you're able to do for me, Shuey. You and I will talk offline, and we will get it figured out, what you're going to do and what I'm going to give you for it and all of that good stuff. I know you're going to do a bang-up job, and I can't wait for you to cover body power. But if we can do more, I knew what questions to ask. Yes, you did. You asked great questions that day, Crystal. I appreciate it. I wanted to make sure I got them into Wayne. Wayne is he's a great guy. He gave me some really fucking good information that was exclusive. I guess exclusive with a grain of salt, because those other fucking cunts, they're not allowed to talk to him. They'll get in trouble if they talk to him. I've already been ratted out I put the fucking dots together, connected them, and I've already been ratted out that I did stuff like that. That's against the IFBB Professional League. No, you guys saw the interview. Did myself or Wayne at any point in an interview bash NPC, IFBB, Mannion and company? All I said to him was, they're already talking shit about you on the other site with Ciccarello and stuff. I wasn't bashing. I was just telling him what the fuck's going on. Wayne he called Mannion Jimmy. He's friends with the guy. He knows him for fucking ages. 10-year anniversary of bodybuilding, but Rich, yeah, I hear you on that. But I still want you to cover that for me, and we're going to have a fucking great time. I can't wait to get your material. You're going to be Shuey. That's my fucking man, the Schuster. So, to me, I did not cover that to favor either side. I covered it. Let me explain something to you. There's two ways of being a journalist. And if you're not a journalist, you really don't know how to decipher between the two. So that's why like blogs and shit like that and YouTube kind of blurred the lines, if you will, between news reporting and editorial. Editorial is basically op-ed, I'll call it for a better, more descriptive way. You know when you get the newspaper and it's all news, but in the middle they have editorial, and there's columns that are opinion. They're opinions of the columnists. That's what opinion op-ed is. If you're supposed to be reporting the news, You're not supposed to give your opinion. That's what really changed during the whole Obama and then more especially Trump situation with the CNNs and MSNBCs of the world. And I'll even throw Fox News in there. Obviously, I'm not going to, just because I prefer one side to the other, I'm not going to totally give a pass to that side per se. So when you have a bodybuilding magazine such as Muscular Development or Flex, and they're reporting the news, they're not supposed to say, and those other guys stink, and there's nobody better than the IFBB. We're the best. The road to the Olympia goes through our fucking driveway, and, if you talk to those guys, you're not going to get press passes, and if you talk bad about us, you're not going to... That's not news reporting. What I did with Wayne the other day is news reporting. When I do shows like this, it's op-ed. I wear more than one hat. I think I've earned the two-hat wearing thing. I've been doing this gig for fucking 12 years. So I know what it entails and how you're supposed to fucking decipher and separate and when to utilize one or the other. And those lines have been blurred by the bloggers and the YouTubers of the world because they feel that they are giving their opinion and that is the news. Sorry to break it to you guys, you bloggers. That's not how it's done. That picture of Crystal naked, I never comment, but oh my goodness. You couldn't comment because you were fucking wiping up. Oh. So that's the whole thing, man. If I give you an opinion on, this bodybuilder didn't look good is that guy, in my opinion, that's an op-ed. But if I say Phil Heath won, Big Ramy came in second, that's news reporting. It's different. When I used to do sports writing, sometimes I used to do game recaps. I would be at a Giant or a Jet or a Met or a Yankee or a Knick or a Ranger game, and I would do a game reporting. Wifey 6 months pregnant, no nookie. So jerk off to Crystal's pictures, bro. What's wrong with you? It's perfect right there in your hand. You got one hand there and one hand on yourself. So I would do a reporting thing, and when I had to send it back to the place I was writing for, or if it was the magazine I was the editor of, or a different publication. Wait, what? I didn't see that comment. Didn't come through. He said that he loved the picture of you naked. Oh my goodness, he said. The one where you had the little happy faces over the good spots. They're all good. Over the better of the good spots. God, no. So I would write a game recap. I did not put in there how atrocious the Jets played or how great the Giants played. I basically just put the person reading the article at the stadium if they didn't see the game or on TV, and they read about what happened. I did not get... Then there are ways where you do columns where you do an opinion on the performance of the team, of the coach, of the officials, of the opponents, how the fans reacted, etc., etc., etc. Why do people say that 3 times? I always hated that, and I just did it. But that's where this industry, more than the sports industry, because there really isn't a lot of real journalists in this fucking industry. Let's just be fucking straight with that. There, obviously in sports, there's a whole bunch of new blogs and shit. And those guys, like I said, I think I had said on another show, we used to laugh at them. When we were in the press box, they wanted to get press passes. Like, are you fucking kidding me? You're fucking .com. That wasn't that long ago. All right, 2009. My last Super Bowl is 2012, so it wasn't that long ago. .coms, I think I just started seeing them show their fucking faces, and they were like the big ones, Yahoo Sports.com and shit. They weren't like fucking StrengthAddicts.com, just to fucking give an example. So that's the story with that. And that annoys me. As a fucking guy that's trying to fucking do good shit and funny shit and interesting and entertaining shit in this fucking industry, I find it amusing to see how the other fucking side sometimes is like, so, you pick sides. You can't be with both. If you're reporting on the fucking industry, that's industry news. Even if you're not going to cover IFBB Pro Elite shows, you're still reporting the split and what happened. And it doesn't mean because one guy's on the other side that you're taking their fucking side by interviewing him like Wayne D'Amelia. Very, very bad. Very bad, guys. So please ask me a question. Wifey six. Oh, we read that. Shuey's wife is 6 months pregnant, so he's getting no good stuff. No, not even a beat off, baby oil beat off, the old Bobo. You're not getting the Bobo. So what is going on in your guys' lives? I know Thea is only a few weeks out, 4 weeks out and counting from the Ferrigno legacy. Physique is going to take over from bodybuilding. You know what, Shuey? In some fucking shows, it already has. Bodybuilding is not at every NPC. Well, now let me fix that. IFBB, and I'm talking IFBB Pro League now because I don't know. The new one it's new. We'll find out here. Not even just in the UK, even here. If you go to the list, and there's like an Excel spreadsheet of how the shows, they break it down by show and category. Men's physique, I believe, if not every show, maybe 99% of them, if not 100. Bikini, same thing. Figure, same thing. Fitness, very rare to see fitness, which was one of my favorite categories. Greg has been saying that for a while. Yeah, because it's been happening for a while, Johnny. But you look, there's no men's bodybuilding in a lot of shows, but there's always men's physique. Now, even women's physique, there's not in every show. Physique gets more entries because it's more mainstream, easy to maintain, so it brings, of course, yes, that's the bottom line, which I don't have a problem with. I know this is a business. I'm not in this to fucking lose money. I'm in this to fucking make money. So I get where they're coming from with that. But I had said for many years now, you break those shows up into 2 different specific times or days, if you will. You don't have them all in the same fucking place. So you have to sit through all of those categories to see the last one. NPC UK next year, no bodybuilding class. Really? Really? In one of those shows? In those 4 shows? Those are the amateur, right? Don't get many shows here in Scotland. That's weird. You figured they would. Men's bikini won't be the pinnacle. Classic physique will be. Men's bikini, I hate it too. Legs have to be present. Just physique at an NPC UK show. What did you guys think of the Chickarillo UK press conference? I did watch it, but I was doing shit while I was doing it, like proofreading articles for the next issue, so I really wasn't paying attention to it. It seemed pretty straightforward to me. To me, Chickarillo is fucking making money doing this, and he's smart, man. He's cemented himself in this industry, and I like Bob Chickarillo. I was bullshitting with him at the was it at the Arnold? Yes, at the Arnold. We were talking and stuff. Could not hear a thing. Let's think about this. You bust your butt to get huge for bodybuilding, men and women. It probably means you're serious in the industry. When you're going to do local show, you give you a trophy. I can't see the whole thing. Or National Qualified Pro Qualified gets something for your hard work. That's why bodybuilding is dying at the local level. Yes, I agree 100%, Wildfire. I agree 100%. They don't want this bigger look. And it seems to me, Kevin Hart, I think Chick does a good job. I dig the fucking jackets and shit. I think, personally to me, I think he brings something interesting and entertaining to the table. And I've had my differences with Bob over the years, especially after I got fired by MD and he was still there and he was defending them and everything. And then when I saw him at the Arnold and he had quit because he says they weren't paying people and I don't work for free. And I said, I don't blame you, neither do I. And we were sitting there laughing, talking about Ron Harris being owed all that money and how fucking, everybody's getting fucking, screwed over there. He was laughing at Steve Blackman. And that to me means that he was, and I said to him, hey, no hard feelings. I was just going after you because you were the enemy per se. And he started laughing. He goes, yeah, I know. Because I knew him from before that. Vaguely, just from seeing him at the shows over the years. And then we both worked at MD together at one time. But yeah, I think he is a good guy for the industry. No master's class NPC UK. So what the fuck did they got there, Stevie? What did I got? Fucking MPD and Bikini? That's going to be the NPC shows over there? So how a fucking British bodybuilder is going to work their way to get IFBB Pro cards if there's no opportunities for them to fucking compete? Where did you see that? I want to see it, man. Shoot me a DM or something if you have like a link for those shows, because I haven't seen much other than when that website first came out. Bodybuilding is enjoying. We just got smart. We put our time on the shows that will give us pro cards, not the local shows. Height and weight classes. You know what it is? And even you can see, by the way, Wayne D'Amelia wants to run this this IFBB amateur in the USA. And the way he's saying kind of, and how the pro elite and I think international IFBB was on the website. Okay, I'll look it up. They probably saw it before they updated that, because I remember when it first came out and they had the shows listed. What is? Do you remember the website? If not, I'll find it. But if you remember it, just type it in, like with the name, the .com of it was. I had clicked on it from a link on some fucking forum. I think on Get Big or some shit. And I was reading it on there. But that was when it first got announced. Like when they first came out with this fucking announcement and thing. Oh, that's right. Yes. Thank you, Shuey. Yeah, two bros promoting or some shit. Kind of an interesting name. What the hell? It's different. I like things that are a little unique, a little esoteric. How's that for a word for a dumb greaseball like me? Esoteric. And I know what it means and properly use it. I like to use it in my articles sometimes. I love fucking with people. I love fucking with people and writing brethren and sisterin. And they're like, what the fuck is that? And I'm like, no followers. What, this show? You're right, 7. I see 7 on the screen now. We don't have the Instagram right now, so we got to make a do with this fucking Facebooky, with the Facebook. I don't want to do like a regular Ustream thing, because then you guys would have to download like a Ustream app to watch it. So I want to keep it on some kind of social media, because that's what I'm thinking I might have to do. But the two bros has no followers. No message back. Nothing. Not at all. And I wrote them numerous times. A lot of you guys reached out and did me a cool favor, and I appreciate it. You reached out to those fucking guys and said to them, why isn't this working? And we watch the show every week, and now he can't use it. Can you find out why it's not working? He's writing you too. Somebody wrote, I think Johnny or somebody wrote that and showed me, and I was like, that's fucking great. I wrote to them. Thank you, Cindy C Squared, the proud Viking. Thank you. All of you guys that did that, I appreciate it. Everybody that watches these shows, I get a kick out of doing these things. I want to get it fixed. I like the way it was. I still don't know who the rat was. I have my feelings. I got Ustream as well. You know what? I actually used to use Ustream when I did first started doing Muscle Sport TV. I think it was like the 2010 Olympia or something. I did some Ustreaming stuff there, but I really wasn't very good at it. I was doing it from the hotel room. It looked like shit. At least I have a little setup here now. I can make it pretty. And if you do Ustream, you can actually stream the green screen, the way it looks in post-production. Because I used to fucking work on a Ustream show with my friend. We did a show together. People don't come on here because they can't be anonymous assholes. Ah, that's a good point. But I don't care if they can be assholes with their name. I'm not going to go fucking trolling them. I don't give a shit. Do you guys know this Jimmy J character on YouTube? He's like an Asian dude that puts on a funny voice, and he kind of breaks people's balls in the bodybuilding industry. Like Piana mostly, and even after Piana passed away, like Chanel and all of them. Mark, owner of Instagram, is one of my customers. I can try to ask him. He has a lot of handlers, really. Oh, wow, look at that. I'll fucking blow you if you can fix that for me. Fuck buying you a steak. I never heard of Jimmy J until this morning when I woke up and King of the Gym, Matt Howard, texted me a link to a YouTube video where he blasts Muscle Sport Mag. But the some dumb fuck, cream of some young guy, he was actually blasting Comerica and Kevin's Roughhouse TV video with a Little Beast Nina on it. And had nothing to do with Muscle Sport Mag. So he titled the thing Muscle Sport Mag trashes Jimmy J. So I wrote a comment on that video, and then I put a post on Instagram. I don't know if you guys saw it. I did it like at 7 in the morning when I was waiting in front of the gym to go in the gym. I said, I got to fucking respond to this now. I can't let this sit. And I wrote and I tagged, I don't know if it's really his page because it looked like a shit account. And this guy's got a decent amount of followers on YouTube, so I don't think it's a real account. Yeah, exactly, fucking P. Kenny. His videos are actually kind of like cool looking, but it's redundant because he does the same shit for every video. Like, that would be a cool intro, but not to do it for fucking 15 minutes every time you do a video. The same fucking like cartoon looking thing. With he puts like the gangster thing on. He's trying to make himself look like an Asian gangster. I don't know. Maybe he is. I'm not going to say he's not. I don't know the fuck. He doesn't want to show. Got to go movie time with baby mommy. Look, you bro. All right, Shuey. Thanks for popping in, my friend. Make sure, don't let her walk. Park close to the theater, bro. She's got babies for you. Have Genova order 66 him. Nah, you know what? I liked it. And I didn't bitch and moan about it in the comments and the post. I just told them, although those guys work for us and we have profiled Nina in our magazine, this had nothing to do with mSm. This was their thing. But I agree with everything they said. So, you know, he was a fuckboy and all of that. Because he was bitching about Piana and Chanel and all of that. And so, you know, obviously, I disagree with that, so I agreed with what Comerica and Kevin were fucking saying. Finally found you guys. Is that Lineman? Lineman 41. What's up, Jim? Finally found us. We've been fucking hard to find because of that Instagram, but Johnny Kunkel's going to take care of it. He's going to suck the guy off, and I'm going to suck him off for it. Johnny, seriously, if you could even drop a fucking little message to that man and just say, man, you're losing a lot of fucking hours a week. This guy fucking has people on that and time on site. Trust me, Instagram doesn't need Muscle Sport Mag, just like I said the other thing, the NFL doesn't. But time on site, 3 hours every week adds up, man. You know, time on site is huge for fucking SEO and all of that shit and Google Analytics. So they can charge more for their sponsored ads. The Lloyd. What's up, Lyman? Don't fall out of any fucking cherry pickers, bro. When I first saw you and we got to know each other, when I first saw the name, I thought you were a football player. I was like, oh shit, this guy must play offensive line. He also owns Facebook. Yeah, it's the same company. So tell him to fix my Instagram and I'll do both. Very busy. I hear you, bro. I hear you. YouTube Live, give it a try. I was gonna, but I figured I had more people on Facebook following this page than the other fucking thing. When I was a kid. Oh, so you did play line, but your lineman name is because of your career, your fucking job. I was gonna do the YouTube P. Kenny, but then who was it? Crystal. Somebody said try Facebook, and I'm like, ooh, you're right, because Facebook Live, Facebook I have, I don't know, 15,000, and YouTube I don't have that many subscribers. It's building up. It's slowly getting there. With you guys getting me those videos. That is like fucking really making it. Some of those videos are getting good hits and it's fucking making nice money now. Not money, I mean, you know, numbers coming up. I'm not monetized. They took my monetization away. I was actually a middle linebacker. Oh, you were a fucking sick fuck then. You were like a fucking butt kiss kind of dude. I'll get you another video. Oh, get me one with Rich. I want Rich on there too. My buddy. Have him wear the furry mask. That would be great. Have him wearing a Speedo and a furry mask dancing. Yours are doing phenomenal, Crystal, by the way. I'm sure you've fucking seen. And if you haven't, take a peek at the numbers. They're fucking doing awesome. So I am very happy with our arrangement. I'll put him in lingerie. Oh, that's gay. But it might get funny hits though. You know, because you can't call them fags anymore. Holy shit. You're very welcome and thank you. Yes, everyone's equal. You can't say that they're fucking dick smokers, fucking, you know, pillow biters. Yes. Yeah, everybody. And they said California. Where's fucking Johnny? Johnny, is it true? I heard this on fucking Fox News Radio. California is the first state to put a third sex for like birth certificates and shit, that you don't have to say if it's a male or a female, the baby. Now that is just fucking weird, man. I blame one man, Barack Hussein Obama. I'll put him in lingerie and a wig and announcements. Oh, that would be so funny. Put him in the fucking, in the thong. His fucking ball hair's hanging out of the side. I've always getting spoken to because I cause the guys I work with. I call the guys. John, so that's true, man. How sick is that, bro? That's got, I mean, you're an old school dude like me. You're a fucking greaseball. That's got to make your stomach turn, man. I'd want to fucking move. California's beautiful, but that would make me want to get the fuck out of Dodge, man. You got to go to fucking HR. The bathrooms have that sign that say all genders. You know, I was at my daughter's college, and there was a bathroom that said something like that on there, like a unisex or something. I was like, motherfucker. If that's the case, Callie needs to fall into the ocean. Get John off first, though. We want Johnny alive. Johnny and his family. That Raleigh Fingers mustache must stay afloat. Johnny and his cars. We got to get those beautiful cars and his fucking collection. His fucking bodybuilding fucking memorabilia collection. Johnny, I'm serious. Send me those fucking... You sent me that one picture, but send me more. We'll do a whole little story on the website and shit. You'll tell me the history, like where you got it. Did you have it? How many years? Did you buy it off third market? You know, I'm dead fucking serious, bro. You've been such a good fucking follower and shit. I love it. So I want to fucking give a little back. I put your little promo in a few extra videos too. I'm not just using it for MSTV. I'm using it for like Muscle Sport Minute and stuff. This is Johnny, fit over 50 from Sunnyvale, California, and you're watching. I love it. It's great with the Oakland A's hat. I'm meeting with David Geronda in a couple of weeks. Yeah, I know you were giving me that info on that fucking thing over here in the city, man. It's just such a... For me to get into Manhattan, it takes me 2 hours driving, and then, you know, I don't know, listen, I park the car, it might cost me $30. Big deal. What's the big deal? No problem. My pleasure. More to come, my friend. And if you want to send me more video, anybody that wants to send me those videos, I'm going to use them, guys. You know, Crystal, send me another one. You know, hey, this is Crystal Wildfire Anthony, and you're watching Muscle Sport TV. Watch Spreading Like Wildfire. I will put it at the beginning of other videos, not just, you know, on the regular MSTV. Such a pain in the ass for me to get into the city, and then I got to fucking find a lot. Finding a lot sometimes more of a fucking hassle than fucking finding a legal spot. Believe it or not, the lot full. But I would go. It's just it's like a 4-hour commute between the coming and going for me. It's just a fucking pain in the balls. When I used to do the fucking jets, take me fucking forever to get home. I will. Please do. Please. And wear that fucking lingerie. Oh. But that's the status Gladys with that, man. Yeah, so we're having a little, it's not worth it, only a couple of people going to the New York. Really? Okay, thank you for the second heads up on that then. That's a shame, man. I wish it was, because that would have been actually cool. And I hate being that fucking faggot kind of guy. I don't want to go too far. But especially, I think you said it was a Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I got your message. I saved it. But Saturdays I go to my son's football games, and weekdays I'm here. So and then Sunday maybe I'll just wear pasties. I'll get in big trouble, man. But do it. Fucking black tape like Wendy O. Williams from the Plasmatics used to wear on stage over her nipples. She died. She's dead now. I think she overdosed or she committed suicide. So I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at the pace. I remember the black tape and the fucking videos and shit. We used to fucking we were horny 16-year-old kids, and we would be like, man, she's got a fucking mohawk, but she's got big tits. You remember that, Jim? The Plasmatics. I never saw them in concert because I never liked that style of music. I liked the heavy metal, Maiden, Twisted Sister, Judas Priest kind of stuff. I wasn't into that punk rock stuff. I did love the Ramones. And why we didn't go see the Ramones when they used to play the club right near our house in Brooklyn, Lemoore, it's beyond me. And they're fucking all dead pretty much now. She just died, Wendy O. Williams. I asked the trainer down here about the stuff. I messaged you. Oh, good. Okay. He's been in the business. I stumped him. Really? All right. It's a unique thing. So, and any help I could be of, if you want to do like a post or something and have me post it, I'll repost, whatever. You just done. Just send it and it's done, Cindy. I would love to assist you in that manner because I feel bad. But yes, I'm sure you did stump him. It's something that's definitely it's unique. It's different. But yes, any more Plasmatics memories? Oh, fuck. All of these fucking rock stars are fucking dead. But hey, I just want to throw a couple of quick plugs. Full disclosure, nynutrition.com. This is my buddy Kirk Radomski's company. No, my pleasure, Cindy. Are you kidding me? It's done. This is his fucking BCAA Blast. This shit, cherry ice. This is the unopened one. The one I have at home is opened, obviously. Kirk Radomski was the guy who did all of the fucking steroids for Major League Baseball. Clemens, it was his stuff that Clemens got. He gave it to McNamee, and McNamee gave it to Clemens. So that's Kirk Radomski's company. So this guy knows a lot about fucking compounds and shit. And this is nothing in juice in here, unfortunately. And also, of course, the dudes who fucking sponsored our great fucking Vegas trip, the Olympia, hotstuffnutritionals.com. Those are fucking good friends, good people, and good companies. So I like those companies. I took Hot Stuff way before I had a fucking magazine. I took that shit in fucking late 80s, man. So that just goes to show you I'm not just sucking their dick because they send me a fucking payment. But I will. Is anybody surprised that a Hollywood bigwig got fucking laid and blowjobs for parts with this Weinstein case? This was the old joke when we were kids. Hey, honey, you want that part in the movie? Zip. You know, he'd unzip his fly and she'd have to give him a blowjob and get in the fucking... That was when we were elementary school kids saying those jokes. I grew up a little differently than some of you guys. Maybe a little bit of a scowl, a little bit of a piece of shit. But that's, Mason says, get back on Instagram. I wish. Hey, Allie, what's up? I wish. Where my maze? I need my maze. I love Jose. He's a fucking champ. I'm surprised that it took this many years for it to come out. Me too, Jim. Me too. I will get back on Instagram as soon as Johnny can pull that string for me because we're trying. We are trying, Allie. Fucking Allie sent me a fucking pull-up video, too. All of those videos will be on MSTV. Trust me. Like I said, we just had some issues with the sponsor. So I didn't have a title sponsor, so I was trying to replace them, if you will. He won't get on Facebook. Why not? I'm going to have to DM that motherfucker after this. He was on this last week. Wasn't he on this, Mason? I could have sworn he was. We were fucking laughing and shit. Why won't he get on the Facebook? He doesn't want to give fucking Zuckerberg any fucking money? Do it on my dime. So that's the story. Yeah, imagine that. Harvey Weinstein actually had women do things to him for fucking parts in movies. What a shock. Not on here. Really? Why the fuck? Am I getting fucking dementia? Does dementia set in at 50? Can it start? I think it can. The early onset of. Yes, so that is the story. Everyone knows that stuff goes on in Hollywood. I'm actually upset with the women that didn't alert people years ago because they were afraid they might not get a big break. That's not. Yes, Crystal, that is an excellent point. You don't want to blame the victim, but you can blame the victim for not exposing the perpetrator. You're not saying the victim was wrong for getting the crime committed to them, but by clamming up, they possibly could have prevented some of these other people from becoming this piece of shit's victims. But, you know, you got to figure, if it was brought out years ago, now how many years ago would it have finally made an impact? Because, you know, the old days, the old school way was shut the fuck up, and that would be it. Or if you did say something, pay them off, and they'll shut up. But in this new day and age of political correctness and Barack Obama soiling the globe, everybody's like a fucking, oh my God. He's a pig, glad his wife dumped him. Most women would stay like Hillary. Yeah, I'm glad his wife dumped him too, because, you know, cake and eat it too kind of thing. And Bill Cosby's wife. Did Cosby, she stayed with him too, right? Cosby's wife? Now, drugging women, on the other hand, is quite different than just fucking trying to get a piece of ass from them by forcing it. I'm not condoning either, don't get me wrong. But I do put slipping a Mickey above in the pecking order of piece of shitness. So Cosby was a piece of shit on a different level than Harvey Weinstein was. Now, if Cosby just forced himself on the women, you know, right, he'd be wrong in doing that. But to fucking knock him out, I don't know. I don't see the attraction in fucking a woman that's out cold. I'll give you a story. You might like this one. I picked up this chick at a bar one time. Wavelengths in Bay Ridge. It's not there anymore. Many years ago. It was probably in the late 80s. And we were both intoxicated. Driving her home, the statute of limitations is fucking past, so I can, plus you got to catch you within 2 hours in New York to be caught DWI. But let's just say I was a wee bit tipsy. One more morals when I've taken a payment for any signs. You're okay. I agree, but a lot of people don't have morals. Like a lot of people will take that fucking check. It's gonna get worse for Weinstein. Yeah, I'm sure. The fucking the lid came off the can of worms. So now driving this young lass home, she fell asleep in the car, passed out. Now I did not know her. I had just met her at the bar. We were hanging out, laughing, and having a few drinks together. And I was with my friend Paulie Noodles the second, because he wasn't the original Paulie Noodles. This is Brooklyn, guys. This is how it works. And he was laughing because he knew I was taking her back to fucking drop a load on her. And I think at the time, I still lived with my mom and dad. So this is probably like 88, 89, maybe even 87. I think I moved out in 89. So I couldn't take it back to my place. I didn't want to spend the fucking $40 for the hotel because I figured it was just a quick, we were both drunk and shit. And she told me she had her own place. So I'm like, oh, that's great. Let's go back there. Because we were getting hot and heavy in the bar, fucking humping and shit and making out and stuff. And I'm grabbing her tits and shit. So driving her home, she passes out. Now, I don't know where she lives because I don't know the fucking broad. So I'm trying to wake her up and I'm going, what exit do I get off? We're on the Belt Parkway. It's a highway in Brooklyn. We also call it the Belt parking lot for traffic. Where do I get off? She goes, just get off anywhere. I'm like, that ain't going to help. This is no GPS back then, guys. Even if I did have her address, I probably would need to tell me where it was unless I was very familiar with the neighborhood, which I was for the most part in the whole borough. So long story short, I finally pull the car to the side of the road and I shake her a little bit and I get her just like, and I go, what's your address? And she blurbs out the address, barely, coherent. I'm like, all right, I know where that is. Is that you? Are you by Avenue so-and-so? Yeah. I said, okay, I know where it is. So I go there and I go, okay. And she didn't even tell me the address. She just told me the block. I go, what's your address? And she couldn't tell me the address. Finally, she was able to blurt out the actual address because I said, what block do you live on? And I kind of knew the area. It was a small block. So I parked the car and I'm like, is this your house? Are you sure? Yeah, that's not it. Is that one's it? Okay. I said, give me your keys because she couldn't even fucking stand. I go, here, give me the key. Which one is, because now she lives in an apartment building, so there's 2 doors to get in. And then a third door to get in the apartment. because she got the open front door, the voyeur, and the hallway, and then upstairs in the apartment. So finally, took a while. We get all 3 keys, and we get in the fucking place. So we get there, and she goes, "Are you going to come in or what?" So I'm like, well, maybe I am going to get laid after all. So I go in. She started acting very weird, and she was like fucking, and she started like almost passing out and shit again. So at that point, I was like, I couldn't do a Bill Cosby. I don't know. You know, maybe I'm just not as much of a piece of shit as I portray myself as. But basically, long story short, was I had an opportunity to fucking bang an unconscious woman because I could have pulled over in the car and just fucking did her on the side of the highway. I wouldn't have got off on it. It would have been like necrophilia. I mean, what the fuck? You know, I want the partner to be into it, you know? So, I don't know. Do you think better of me now? I never banged her. I actually ran into her another time in the fucking bar, another time. But she had no idea who the fuck I was. No recollection at all. Which was fine. You know, I didn't give a fuck. But, yeah, that was the story. That was the story with that. We got about 5 minutes, folks. We should be on the air normal Monday, probably on this fucking Facebook shit because of the Instagram issue. But Muscle Sport Radio on Monday. I want to start doing that, readers of the issue. Ted Kennedy would have banged her. Yes, he would have. He would have fucking drove her off the fucking bridge when he finished. Shivers Regal. Yeah, right when he died of brain cancer, was anybody going, that poor thing? It was like, fuck that, I'm a good guy, thanks, John. You know, listen, I could have banged her, you know, easily. I didn't want to. If she was awake, it would have been all fucking bets are off. We were going to go at it, you know. That's why we left the bar. Basically established that. Then when we get in the car, she... like, oh, no. I miss the regulars, Joe. I do too, P. Kenny. I do too. I had to hand out a few picks for the pull-up contest. Oh, did you get the names that I texted you the names of the guys who sent them? That sucks, man. I feel bad for you. Crystal stepped up to the plate big time because we were getting a little bit of a lull, if you will, of entrance on the pull-up contest. So she offered to send dirty pictures to these guys as long as it wasn't anything illegal. Like, what would they want you to do? Like, shove a fucking, like, I don't know, a dog up your ass or something? Like Marilyn Chambers when she was fucking that German Shepherd in that video? Marilyn Chambers reference. Joey, you're showing your age again. When I say Marilyn Chambers references, I got to check to see if I need more dye. You got them. Okay, cool. I think one of them was the one that you asked me. I said, let me look on the computer because I didn't have the emails in front of me. I had opened it on the compute. The compute. I don't like using my phone for email, only on trips when I'm away. But we got about 3 minutes left, guys. Check us out, the YouTube channel. Keep those subscriptions coming. Tell your friends, your neighbors, as long as they're over the age of 18. We don't want any children getting shell-shocked by watching some of our videos and hearing all this salty language. Almost all of them wanted just a nude pic. Well, I guess that's like the norm. Like, I mean, I would have probably said, I want a pic of you probably playing with yourself or maybe dildo or, fucking spread cheeks so I can see the fucking cigar cutter. Something like that. Something, nothing crazy. Shitting on a glass coffee table to do the fucking glass bottom bone. From underneath. I'll get guys that ask for pics of me shooting gear on my ass. Hell no. So that's why I say, See, I never even looked at it from that angle. Why do they want that? Unless it's a setup. I mean, how is that? I want sexual. I want to see you fucking sticking a dildo in your ass, not a fucking 18 gauge. Oh my God. Guys are fucking weirdos. And I'm probably the worst, but I didn't fuck the fucking passed out bitch in the bar in the 80s. Shooting gear. That's a turn on. Wow. I don't know, man. I'd rather just see an ass shot, you know? Why don't I want to see the fucking... I don't, weird. Cigar cutter. You like that, John? Think about it. It makes sense. Some of them get off on wanting to see a woman do anything to get huge. Oh. Maybe I could see like a picture like curling or something, because then the fucking muscles come out and stuff. And that kind of coincides with that theory and that mentality. But the gear, I mean, you could be shooting insulin for all they know. How the fuck do they know? Uh-oh. Puppies, flowers, all nice things. Baking cakes, cookies, cupcakes. Christmas cookies. Yes. Crystal makes great Christmas cookies, Rich tells me. Great. And when Rich wants a cigar, she supplies him with a cigar cutter. That's what we meant by cigar cutter. Yes, you ever see those things that snip the clothes part? Right. All right, guys, I think we're going to fucking pull the plug because it is 4 o'clock, so I want to thank you guys. I keep going with the butterflies, yes. Butterflies, yes. Oh, all right. What did we learn today? I don't know. What sick guys do and could have done but didn't. But that is going to be it, guys. Thank you. And ladies, of course. Thank you so much for joining us on this week's episode of Ask Me Anything MSM Style. We will see you guys on Monday for Muscle Sport Radio. Thank you so much for tuning in, for fucking commenting, for fucking doing all the great things you guys do weekly. I love you guys. You know that. And I cannot wait for that fucking Arnold's where we can all hang together. Dudes, ladies, see you on Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody. Get drunk, get laid, enjoy it, and watch baseball. Fuck football. Thank you, Pete Kenny. Appreciate it. Later, guys.